Stanley's theme, which is discuss about the anxiety level during the COVID pandemic in Indonesia. Bu Agustin Rami and Bu Mahdalena, are you already here to present your presentation? Bu Mahdalena or Bu Agustin will be present the presentation.
Yes, thank you, Miss.
Okay. Yeah, the time is yours, Bu Mahdalena.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Good morning. It's a pleasure to welcome today Bengkulu International Conference of Health. Thank you for your coming my presentation. I'm Mahdalena from Poltekkes Polytechnic of Health Banjarmasin. And this occasion, I'm going to be talking about coping mechanism in decrease anxiety level of pregnant women during the COVID-19 pandemic in South Kalimantan. My presentation will be divided into 3 points. The first, talking about psychology, about coping mechanism and anxiety level during COVID. Second, I want to talk about mechanism, coping mechanism, anxiety level, and delay of pregnant woman. And finally, I'll order some suggestions to cover psychologist problem of pregnant woman during COVID-19. Okay, next. The detail about coping mechanism decrease anxiety level of pregnant women during the COVID-19 pandemic in South Kalimantan. This result, me and Bu Agustin Rami. Okay. Background of the result, impact of COVID of bio, psycho, social, spiritual, finance, and childbirth. Pregnancy cause change affected a range of physical, psychological, social, and spiritual health. Physical change, physiology affect anxiety and very self-concept, social relation, spiritual. Natural psychology change result in a decrease in immune system. Pregnant women prone the risk of infection include the coronavirus. Various changes in the body during pregnancy also make pregnant women experience more severe symptoms when exposed of COVID-19. COVID pandemic, the need for anticipation during the process of the labor. Advance and education by health worker, it's very, very important to women. Family and community empowerment for assistant publics to assist them. Next. Okay, next. Okay, thank you. Public various reaction toward COVID-19 depend on the normative. In Iran, pregnant women have to have regular training check-up in fear of contacting coronavirus. A research by Yu Chong et al. 2020 in China conclude that pregnant women in their third times of have high social support, high level perceived risk of COVID-19 and are prone to anxiety. Zenia and Susanti research 2020 quote the 31.4% of pregnant women expire very severe anxiety, and 12.9% experience severe anxiety, and the rest were are normal condition. After 2020 study in Iran found a significant relationship between husband and pregnant wife were to COVID-19, mental health, and prevent behavior. Has impact of COVID-19 pandemic on the life of many people, fair or transmission result in various health protocol bring about social economical impact, public health crisis. There with stress, with
Halo,
healing,
Ibu,
healing coping.
Bu Agustin. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Really sorry to send soft reminder because we have time limitation. Maybe you just put the point of your presentation in this PPT, not to read all because it's already 5 minutes, but you're still in introduction session. So maybe you just need to put a small thing in your PPT.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next PPT. Okay, objective of the study identify whether or not a decrease in the level of anxiety of pregnant women during the COVID-19 pandemic is in line with their increased Mulet and coping mechanism. Relation between pregnant women's level of anxiety during the COVID-19 pandemic and Mulet coping mechanism. Okay, next. Okay. Methodology of the research. The research design analytical descriptive with cross-sectional approach. Sample 324 women with normal pregnant in Banjar district and Banjarbaru city. The sampling technique and executive sampling that collecting instrument questionnaire consists about COPE mechanism, brief COPE scale development by Kevin 1989, and for anxiety, we use step trial anxiety from Silberberger and information about COPE. Data analysis, ordinal regression analysis, and there is okay. The next, the result of the research. Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, let's see the table. This is the result of our study. Coping mechanism and anxiety level in pregnant women. For categories Mulet of COVID, affair it's 55.6%, but coping mechanism adaptive 85.2, anxiety maybe severe anxiety 18.5, but this is very dangerous for the woman pregnant. Okay, next, and we analyze with ordinary regression test to probe the research hypothesis, namely to see which variable have a significant effect on the dependent variable. It appears that coping mechanism and Mulets are significant in influencing the anxiety level variable. It has a significant below 0.05. Actually, coping mechanism has significant of 0.017, and Mulet of COVID has a significant of 0.045. Okay, next. And next. Okay, discussion sufficient and proper knowledge about COVID-19 is an important capital for pregnant women to have high self. Okay, conclusion. A sufficient level of knowledge and proper information will result in adaptive coping mechanisms. Therefore, it reduce the anxiety level of COVID-19 pandemic. And the recommendation healthcare worker need to identify sort of concern and anxiety for pregnant women, the impact of a stressful event of physical and mental health and their coping mechanism. Therefore, healthcare facilities and workers can facilitate the physiological adjustment of mother during pregnant and during crisis situation, whether due to the COVID-19 disease outbreak or any other disease outbreak. Okay, I think this is presented about our result. Thank you for your
Thank you.
attention.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Anissa. I have just only two questions, Bu Anissa, because we still have Bu Rini. Maybe Bu Rini would like to give feedback as well. Bu Rini, ask your permission to read the question first before you. Okay, Bu. Yang pertama ya Bu, terkait kuesioner, sebab I really concerned about the questionnaire itself. It is a very important tool to collect our data, so we need to pay attention about this issue, right?
Yes.
So for the first, my question about the since you collect the data through the Google form, right? Hello.
Yes. Yes.
So my question, how you to deal with the ethic issue in terms of informed consent, Bu Anissa? Sorry, Bu Agustin. Sorry.
Madalena.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your question. Okay.
Bu Madalena.
We use about me, Madalena. Okay, I want to try about answer your question. The first, before we collect about the data from the Google form, we use Komisi Etik ya. Okay, we Komisi Etik in Banjarmasin.
Sorry, Bu Magdalena. That's not the question that I asking. The informed consent, yeah. Ethic is many term, right? But in this term, I just want to ask about the informed consent. How you to gain the informed consent before? Okay, I think this because the connection.
Okay, thank you. Okay, informed consent. We give the respondent because the respondent the same town with me. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like this. Informed consent we give to the respondent because listen about my research near about my hometown, and the respondent sign about the informed consent.
Okay.
After that, we go about the Google form.
Okay.
Maybe,
Bu
like,
Magdalena.
maybe Bu Agustin add about the create. I can hear you say because my signal is.
Yeah. Bu, my second question ya Bu, straightforward to my second question because we have time limit. You mentioned in your manuscript in your
Mhm.
paper that this
Mhm.
item, it has 10, only 10 item,
Mhm. Mhm.
but it originally 28, right?
Mhm.
Halo, Ibu?
Hello, I can hear about what
Yeah,
maybe I cannot hear. I cannot hear because the signal very very bad. Maybe
yeah.
Bu Agustin you can hear about the I cannot hear. I cannot hear. This
Bu
is it
Agustin.
very very
Oke, Bu Agustin. Halo, Bu Agustin.
Halo.
Yeah, Bu Agustin can hear my voice clearly ya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I want to know because the original questionnaire is consists of 28 item, but you mentioned in your paper it is 10 item questionnaire. Is it already translated by other author?
Halo.
Yeah, okay.
Halo, maaf saya pakai bahasa Indonesia ya, ma'am.
Mix ya, Bu?
Ya, kuesioner mekanisme coping maksudnya, Bu?
Yes.
Ya, untuk kuesioner mekanisme coping itu ada, kalau yang dari Carver, dari aslinya itu 28 pertanyaan ya. Nah, kemudian di kuesioner penelitian kami itu ada 28 juga, Bu. 28.
Karena di sini dituliskan 10.
Oh, yang mekanisme coping kan, Bu?
Brief cop
Ya.
questionnaire.
Uh-uh.
Ibu menuliskannya.
Ya, salah, Bu. Sebenarnya ada 28.
Ya, tolong nanti direvisi ya di papernya ya.
Ya.
Oke. Itu hasil uji validitasnya apakah ditranslate sendiri atau ambil dari orang lain yang sudah ditranslate?
Dari orang lain, Bu.
Nah, how about the validity and the reliability of the translated instrument? Bagaimana dengan uji validitas dan reliabilitas dari instrumen yang sudah ditranslatekan itu? Ada tidak?
Tidak menyebutkan, Bu.
Nah, ini harus digali berapa, karena ini akan memberikan informasi yang signifikan. Is it your result is can be responsible or not? Jadi bisa dipertanggungjawabkan atau tidak hasil kita kan konon katanya karena instrumen kita sudah sangat meyakinkan kan begitu ya?
Ya, Bu.
Tapi kalau tidak ada informasi apakah ini valid atau tidak, jangan-jangan dia tidak reliable, hasilnya mungkin di bawah 0,7 untuk Cronbach alpha. Kalau kita menggunakan Cronbach alpha misalnya, we don't know as a reader, as a pembaca, we don't know, we have no any idea about this issue. So please the author to add information about this one, please.
Yeah.
And revise your item because you mentioned 10 question only, not 28.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, because I read the questionnaire also, it's in general it has 3 dimension. Jadi punya 3 dimensi instrumen ini untuk mengukur fokus terhadap pemecahan masalah, fokus terhadap avoidant fokusnya, menghindari, atau mungkin satu lagi adalah fokus terhadap emosinya, betul ya?
Yeah.
Jadi ada tiga dimensi yang diukur. Ya, betul sekali. So if you have 28 question, how many minutes the participant will need time to fill out this instrument, Bu? How many minutes?
Karena ini kan question Google Form, Bu. Google Form. Jadi kita harus mengembalikan dalam waktu 15 menit.
Okay, so what I mean, when I read the journal from outside the country, they already mentioned about the time duration that participant will need to fill out the form, no matter it offline or it online, no matter, Bu. Jadi nggak masalah dia mau mengisi offline atau online, at least kita berikan, karena ini 28 item, Bu, more than 15 actually, or more than 10 item. Khawatir saya ini akan mempengaruhi respon rates semakin banyak item, respon rate semakin turun, sehingga partisipan itu jawabnya asal aja, pokoknya terserah deh, yang penting udah cepat selesai aja, apalagi Google Form kan, di
Ya.
depannya kan, apalagi kalau di depan tidak ada keterangan bahwa Ibu akan memerlukan sekian menit untuk mengisi kuesioner ini, dan ini terdiri dari sekian item misalnya, sehingga dia ya udahlah, pokoknya asal-asal aja. Nah, itu juga akan mempengaruhi hasil Anda. Saya khawatirnya di situ. Maka pertanyaan saya, berapa menit yang dibutuhkan? Kalau misalnya dia berapa menitnya harus dicantumkan di ini, di method. Kalau hemat saya ya, yang pernah sependek yang saya tahu membaca jurnal-jurnal dari luar biasanya akan dicantumkan. Seperti itu, Ibu.
Terima kasih Bu sarannya Bu.
Nanti bisa dipertimbangkan, you can to consider about our input ya, because we have time limitation. Maybe I will put the suggestion for all the participant in your paper, ladies and gentlemen, ladies ya, semua ibu-ibu di sini. For the next session, maybe Bu Rini, go ahead Bu Rini, thank you.
Oke, Miss Endang. Wahyu, Agustin. I want to see fish you.
Bu Agustin, Mbak Rini want to say about your face. Bu Agustin, still beauty. Bu Agustin still beauty. Open your cam, Bu Agustin. Open
Mbak
your-
Endang, mereka ini teman saya ini dari teman
open
tahun
your cam.
1994.
Ya, ini saya tadi agak gemeter sebenarnya Bu memberi masukan, tapi peran saya jadi moderator, jadi saya harus memberanikan diri ya Bu
Ya
ya.
betul.
Di
Hai,
sini-
apa kabar?
Di sini tempat saya ini sinyalnya agak-agak jelek di
Ya.
tempat Bu
Padahal
Agustin.
hati saya deg-degan Bu.
Saya lebih deg-degan sama Bu Endang. Saya kayak ujian ini aja ya, kayak ujian. Seperti ujian disertasi ya Bu Rini.
Ya Bu, saya bermain peran ya Bu. Please accept my
Iya.
apologize.
Iya.
Very good, Bu
That's
Endang.
good, Bu Endang. You are very good. I like
Yeah,
about
thank you.
your suggestion and your question.
Iya Bu.
Oke,
Silakan,
Mbak
Bu.
Rini.
Lanjut ya. Ada
Iya,
kita
Mbak Rini.
habis waktunya.
Iya. Rioni ya.
Iya. Mungkin saya ada ngasih masukan sedikit ya. Atau ada beberapa pertanyaan yang mungkin saya agak kurang paham atau saya mungkin yang salah ya. There is no data analysis on the research method and the abstract. And then there are difference in writing objective in the abstract and in the introduction. In the abstract, it is written to analyze knowledge about COVID-19 and coping mechanism. And in the introduction, it is written to increase knowledge and coping mechanism of pregnancy women. Mungkin ada klarifikasi dari tim.
Oke, thank you Bu Rini ya. Oke. Nah, because I want to tell about the story of the research. The research in 1920, the first we research, we just only descriptive about the situation, but after we get about all of the data, and we want to develop about analysis, about analysis. We want to analyze to regression, and then we forget about synchronize about the abstract and the discussion. I think like that, but we want to synchronize about the abstract, introduce until the discussion, maybe like that, maybe like this.
Oke, mungkin nanti dituliskan juga di abstrak ya, metodenya itu analisis ya. Analisis ordinal, regresi ordinal, or regresi
logistik.
Logistik.
Nah, we use about ordinal regression, Bu Rini, because the dependent variable more than two categories, but the dependent
Ya,
variable have
logistik. Kalau
not
apa?
logistic, because
Hmm,
if we
kategori.
no dependent variable is ordinal categories, ordinal scale,
Mhm.
data ordinal scale, and it's we use about regression ordinal to see about influence about the independent variable to include dependent variable, not logistic, but logistic we usually use about dichotomy variable, but this is not dichotomy variable, but this is more than two categories in dependent variable, maybe like this. Thank you.
Okay. Please you write in the method in abstract ya.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then ada tujuan yang berbeda
Mhm.
yang dituliskan di tujuan di abstrak dan tujuan di pendahuluan itu berbeda. Mungkin ada klarifikasi atau gimana?
Yeah. Maybe this is apa ya? We we don't apa ya? Ini semata-mata mungkin kekeliruan kami ya. Karena dari awal tujuan awal kami hanya ingin mendeskripsikan saja dari apa yang kami dapatkan, tetapi setelah mendapatkan datanya begitu banyak dan bagus, jiwa ingin mengembangkan itu kami kembangkan lagi gitu loh. Jadi sehingga kelupaan untuk merubah pada abstrak dengan tujuan pada pendahuluan gitu. Jadi pendahuluannya nggak dirubah, abstraknya udah kami rubah gitu ya. Jadi itu adalah murni kekeliruan kami, nanti kami sinkronkan aja antara
Berarti
tujuan
yang digunakan yang di abstrak ya, tujuan yang di abstrak kan?
iya, yang di abstrak
Oke,
yang
oke.
digunakan.
Berarti hanya menganalisis ya?
Kita bukan hanya menganalisis, kita juga ya tujuan akhirnya iya menganalisis untuk melihat pengaruh ya daripada variabel independennya terhadap variabel dependen. Tujuan
Awalnya
akhir
pikir saya tadi kalau di tujuan pada pendahuluan itu kan untuk meningkatkan pengetahuan. Kalau meningkatkan pengetahuan, kenapa pakai cross seksional gitu?
ya
Ya
harus
kan nggak cocok gitu.
Iya, action research. Oke.
Oke, kalau gitu. Mungkin mohon untuk diperbaiki lagi ke bawahnya.
Oke. Thank you,
Thank
Mbak
you,
Rin.
Mbak Endang. Please.
Iya.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu-ibu yang luar biasa. Jadi sekali lagi saya mohon maaf ya, ini tadi kita bermain peran begitu. Saya dapat amanah dari panitia untuk menjadi diskusan pada kesempatan hari ini. Tapi mudah-mudahan tadi tidak mengurangi makna masukan-masukan yang barangkali kita hanya saling mengingatkan, sebab barangkali ada yang terlewat, terlupa atau miss gitu nggih, Ibu-ibu.
Iya, udah pasti banyak sekali yang terlewat, banyak sekali ternyata yang miss-nya, Bu. Terima kasih atas saran-sarannya Mbak Rini dan juga Bu Endang ya. Kita tuh kalau bikin kan serasa benar gitu ya, tapi
iya betul. Itu masalah kita semua, Bu.
baru
Masalah
iya. Oke.
Bagus menurut kita sendiri.
Iya, bagus menurut diri sendiri, belum tentu orang lain. Oke, thank you for your
Baik, thank you very much Ibu
Okay.
for your contribution in this international conference.